we will hear actually a founder's perspective on building and growing an AI startup. So I will invite on stage Dragos, Metea, the CEO of Druid, and Ondrej, Bartos, Credo Ventures partner. Gentlemen, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is not mine. Let us first briefly introduce ourselves. My name is Ondrej Bartos, has been said. I'm a partner with Credo Ventures. I'm based in Prague, and I'm a VC investing in Central Europe, including Romania. As of last week, I have made 4 investments in Romania. Last week's investment, which was announced, was into an AI startup called Ezra by a Romanian founder called Emigal, who I actually, for the very first time, backed in 2012 when he started building Brainient, which was a Romanian startup acquired later by Teats. And my flashiest Romanian investment so far is called UiPath. So that's me, Dragos.
We can share. Okay. Hello. Good. Works now. Hello, my name is Dragos Metea. I'm the CEO of Druid. I'm not an investor. I'm just trying to, consume money from investors. I'm joking. In fact, we are trying to make our investors happy. I'm running the Druid since the beginning of this year, a small startup. We'll talk about more in the coming minutes. About me, working in the IT industry since, 1997. And since then, just trying to, make everybody's life better, make businesses great, and makes our employees happy. So
and we'll get to that,
yeah,
but after the video.
Thank you.
If we have a video.
Our hunger for useful and instantly available information is insatiable. The new technologies give unprecedented access to all kinds of information, sorted and delivered by embedded chains of algorithms. We are already making decisions with the authority of an algorithm, driving our cars using a navigation system. In an enterprise, the information is available everywhere, in each system. But how should we allocate the right people to supervise the search, sort and deliver specific information, fast and error-free? We have the solution: Chatbots, or the virtual enterprise assistants. That's why we created Druid, a Romanian startup company, which helps people to rapidly design, develop, and deploy virtual enterprise assistants integrated with existing business systems.
Druid is simplifying human interaction with technology and making it accessible for both people and businesses. Can you imagine having a human-like conversation with various systems? Why chatbots? Because they change the way how people interact with the systems. Why chatbots? Because they offer mobility, self-service, and conversational interface.
The art of conversation was, until now, a specific human-to-human activity. Today, Druid transforms the art of conversation by extending the dialogue from human to robot. So, we built a powerful no-code enterprise bot design platform, the Druid platform. Our chatbots master the art of conversation and are ready to work effectively in only 30 days. We are training them to answer questions and process requests, but also to access knowledge and data systems of the enterprise, having more than 150 skills built in for every role, industry, and process. Integration, speed, mobility. Today, Druid. The art of conversation.
So that was an introduction of Druid. So Druid built enterprise chatbots, and Marvin talked about chatbots a little bit in the previous presentation, but it's a lot easier to sort of make a gist out of a consumer-facing chatbot. Can you probably give us examples of use cases for enterprise chatbots? Can you walk us through the processes? Can you give us one of the 115 skill example?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, chatbots are not, it's not new news. Yeah, they are in the market since, I don't know, 2-3 years already, with some success or with big success in the consumer area. But we've seen that we could leverage their success in the consumer area in the enterprise. And when I'm saying this, it's chatbots, generally speaking, are agnostic of industries or processes. Yeah, basically, if we are looking in an enterprise, and I'm coming from that world. Yeah, I've been working in enterprise in big companies in my last 15 years, and always in an enterprise, you have at least 4, 5, 6 systems. You have to log in, you have to learn them, you have to know how they work, you have to log in and click, clack, whatsoever, in order to retrieve a simple information, yeah, or to push an information, like, for example, the best example I'm giving all the time is the vacation, yeah. If you want to submit a vacation and get approved by your manager, you have to open a web browser, you have to log in, you have to click, you have to put the dates, you have to put the comment, submit, someone else on the other side, approve it, yada, 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 the whole process, which, takes a while. Same in the same area, if we are talking processes here, you want a document, like, I don't know, for the bank or for, I don't know, any other service. And you have to call the HR, ask for such document. She or he doesn't have time at that moment, back and forth emails, and so on and so forth. Another good example. Well, in a company like, I don't know, 200, 300, 1,000, 10,000 people, like we've just implemented for a bank right now, imagine that this kind of activities, it's a lot of time, both on the employee side as well on the HR side in this case. And there are frustrations both sides.
Right, and so just a very quick and simple question. So are your chatbots stealing jobs already, or are they complementing people that are working in HR, accounting?
Yeah, I think it's definitely not stealing jobs though. Although that we consider them like virtual employees. Yeah, everybody is harvesting after people, enlarge their teams. Definitely, they are not stealing jobs; they are complementary. Yeah, because as the previous speaker said, basically they are kind of doing repetitive jobs, yeah, activities, harvesting after data, answering to simple questions, sometimes not so simple. But we are living in a world where people needs now fast and accurate information.
And so recently you became a partner, technology partner of UiPath. So can you talk a little bit how your chatbots relate to the RPA bots of UiPath?
Sure. Just one thought before that. Basically, when we kicked off the Druid, initially we thought, and we look on UiPath like big brothers though. We thought, oh, we are kind of, overlapping. Then a few weeks after, we realized that, in fact, we are complementary. Basically, what we are doing with UiPath, and it's a strong partnership there, we are adding conversational interface to UiPath robots, to RPA robots, generally speaking. This is in a nutshell, yeah? If you are familiar with UiPath, definitely you are, I guess, though.
I've heard of them, yeah.
You've heard of them. They are doing attended and unattended jobs, yeah? But sometimes you need a human intervention, or you need to trigger a process, or a process, needs a human intervention. there, and not only, that's just the beginning, there we are interfering and we are adding a conversational interface where you can, interact with the RPA robots or
Got
with the
it.
orchestrator. Yeah.
And so how does it, what's the competition like? How does the competitive landscape look like? Are you competing against somebody, or is your ultimate competition just the resistance to change inside the corporations?
To be very frank, I don't think there is such a big resistance to change. At least I haven't seen one yet. Yeah, because at least, not yet. I think organizations are open because they are in a digital transformation. Everybody is talking about digital transformation. I know it's kind of that kind of word, but still, a lot of organizations are getting transformed or needs to be transformed. And we are part of their digital transformation. So there is an openness in the organization. Competition, of course, we didn't invent hot water. Of course, there are more other guys in the market. I haven't seen in Romanian though, but obviously there are a lot of competition there. But each and every of us, we have our tweaks which can make the difference. And we do have our differentiator, we say, which is the framework, integration framework. Our chatbots are not just chatbots. They are getting integrated with any enterprise system. I mean it. Yeah. So basically, you can talk, and that's the I was trying to say. Our vision is to change the paradigm how people are interacting with the system. We want, instead of learning systems and use them, to talk with them, and that's part of our system is the integration framework through which you can integrate and interact with different systems within the enterprise.
Right. So in the introductory keynote, Daniel, the CEO of UiPath, talked about how timing is also important for a success of a startup. So from what you're saying now, it seems like timing might be right. Digital transformation, corporations want to change and so forth. What do you see as the other necessary components that will make it or break it for Druid? What are the success factors? Why should you become the next success story of Romania?
Oh la la. Okay. Yeah, that was a good one.
This has not been rehearsed, as you can
not
see.
At all, well, I think, definitely time is at yes, and it's important. I think as well, and this is what we are trying to bring on the market. What we want to bring, I know that might sound a little bit silly, though. We are trying to bring within the organizations, for all the employees, but also for the businesses, the happiness. Yeah, they don't have to be stressed. God damn it, I have to do again my timesheet, and so on and so forth. So I think, beside the time, which is important, what we are bringing on the table is also important, and.
So are you talking about the sense of, I don't know, mission, or are you talking company culture here?
Yeah, I'm talking about the mission, our mission, as I said, but also what we are bringing on the table for the clients and for the potential clients. They are going through a transformation, and transformations are tough. And a transformation has a big resistance to change, if we are talking about resistance to change. And we think that through our product, we can easier, what's the word?
Easier.
You can easier their transformation, and we can help them to shift from now to 2024, let's say, in a very smooth way.
Okay, so where do you see Druid and where do you see enterprise chatbots, say, 5 years from now, which is pretty much 2024, 2023?
God, I don't know where I will be in 2024, but well, I think like artificial intelligence, generally speaking, robots, doesn't matter if they're robots like RPA robots or chatbots, I think they will be part of our life, okay? They will be part of our life. I've seen a lot of statistics. You know, I can give you an example. There are 60 million messages per day only on WhatsApp and Facebook. There are 6 billion devices connected to the internet, yeah? The trend is that in 2024, if we are talking about 60 to 70% of the businesses will be, to a certain extent, be done in an automatic way. If that it's a RPA, if it's a chatbot, it's behind you have an artificial intelligence, and so on and so forth. So where I see Druid, where I see the chatbots in enterprise, I see them there as a complementary job which is done for all employees, yeah.
Okay. We have the last minute, so let's try to be at least a little bit sort of educational or give a bit of advice. So can you think of like the biggest challenge in building a startup in Druid, and what helped you overcome the challenge, and what would be the advice that you might give your fellow startup founders here?
Well, I think there are at least what came in my mind. There are two things. First is focus, focus, focus. Yeah, the tendency when you are in startup, there are a lot of brilliant ideas, and the tendency is to kind of lose.
Defocus.
Yeah, defocus. So it's kind of hard to get focus and you know, set a direction. That's one of them, and it's important. Set the focus and just do it. The other one is I know how in Latin is said is like festina lente, means you know.
My Latin is even worse than my Romanian.
Okay, so. Means yeah. Well, in English, how that means you know, get fast but slow, something like this. I don't know. My English here is yeah. So be fast in the market, but take it slow. You know, I mean, think and look what you want to do. Think of what you want to achieve, and but in the same time, you know, make it good from the day one. At least in our business, you know, our business is not a must-be. It's a nice to have, at least now. Therefore, if we are just coming with another chat, you know, the success must not be there, or might not be there. So kind of, you know, be fast, but think twice.
Okay, so Dragos says move fast and think twice. In contrast to Mark Zuckerberg's move fast and break things. You guys make your choice which one it will be, but in any case, move fast. I believe our time is up, so thanks guys for listening.